Mental illness not only destigmatized, but rebranded as a political position. And the latest example comes from the Interior Department's Fish and Wildlife Service, which is supposed to be taking care of fish and wildlife, but that's not what they're doing with your money. They're offering eco-grief training to employees who are traumatized by the fact you use a wood stove and drive a Silverado. The Washington Times broke this story. To assess it, we're joined this evening by Jim Norton, who is a comedian and therefore the perfect guest. Jim Norton, have you felt now or at any time eco-grief?
No, I have not. But when I heard this, it made me root for an asteroid to slam into the planet. I don't want to die,
Fair.
but I'd be willing to go just to make
Yes.
those people feel worse. It's just another example. Everything has to have a special name. Like, it's okay to be concerned about the environment. I see a picture of a 115-pound polar bear holding a tin cup. It makes me sad. But just lump it in with everything else. Lump it in with the fact that your marriage is over, your kids are stupid, the oceans are rising, and you lost your job. It doesn't have to have its own specific category.
Well, it does, because it's a much greater concern than your petty concerns like the destruction of your life in the American middle class. It's like way more important than that.
Well, it's just so silly that, like, some therapist is now going to have to hear some guy whinge that he can't maintain an erection because of deforestation. It's just one more way people can cry and feel bad and put a special little term on what they think is wrong with the world.
Look, I don't want to get too specific, but is that actually a byproduct of global warming, impotence?
I certainly hope so, because it's been happening to me, so I'm trying to blame it on something.
So you think, and we're just being honest now, we're just gonna go right to the science. You think that rising carbon levels and temperatures might be responsible for your failure to perform in intimate settings?
Absolutely. And normally it's just the opposite. Normally when it's colder, that's what happens. But for some reason, the heat is really getting me going in the wrong direction. Yeah, no, I just can't. I'm taping popsicle sticks to it. Nothing is working.
Yeah.
By the way, this great little... This meeting thing, this little eco-friendly thing, there are going to be couples who actually meet in these sessions, and that's going to be their origin story. We met while we were weeping over a garbage pile in Staten Island, and we knew it was true love. They're going to have to tell their children that's how they came together.
I don't think they're going to reproduce. I really don't. I don't think they can.
Yeah,
because of the aforementioned effects of global warming. Amazing.
Yeah, I just think it's another example of people needing a chronically unique malady. They just need something to put a name on to make their own feelings unique. And it's silly. It's very silly.
That's insightful. I agree with that. Jim Norton, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.